Let's give a formal introduction. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is a guy, Papa Ron, our next guest, this is a guy that really brings back that energy, that fun, that, we just here to live, bro.
Absolutely.
We just here to live.
And he living through his music for sure.
Bro, come on, man. Yeah. Our brother all the way from the city, man, on the East Coast. Let's give it up one time for Zeddy Will, man.
We outside, yeah.
Man, how you feel, bro?
I feel good, man. I'm feeling good. Worked and busy and feeling good.
Welcome to Dallas, brother.
My first time out here, too.
I can tell.
My first time out here. I've been to Houston, San Antonio, Austin. I've never been to Dallas.
So this is the first time?
Ever in my life. 30 years old, first time.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
What's your thoughts so far?
I mean, shit, I came straight from the airport to here. Straight to the radio, we outside. But
straight off the plane, Papa Ron. Straight off the plane.
Just like Rose?
Yeah, just like Rose. Rose did the same thing. That's a fact.
Yeah, but I think the weather, I fuck with the weather.
Yeah.
It's different from New York. New York is mad cold.
Yeah.
Always. Right here, it's cool. We're gonna see what tonight is though. We outside at the club.
Yeah, at the Cash Cow.
Cash Cow will be popping.
It's a new spot?
Yeah, okay. but it's popping on Sundays. It's going crazy.
Oh yeah, best in the morning.
You trying to rock?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. He said
hey, look, he done saw the reality video. He already know your lying face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nigga said 100 gorillas. Yeah. He said, for real? No.
Yo, so when people first meet you, right, they see the energy, they see the jokes, the music, but what's something about Zeddy Will that people would never, ever expect?
My height. I ain't gonna lie. I swear off rip, every time they see me, he's like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, you taller than how you looking.
I ain't gonna hold you. I thought you was, I did.
Shorter, yeah. I always sound like 6'2", 6'3".
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, like 6'2", 6'3". But, but for real, I think they don't expect the energy to be the same how it is like in the music and my the TikToks and Instagram videos. Like they be like, yo, this nigga really be lit. Like he's just high energy. It ain't a facade. Like
right. It's authentic.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get up one time for authenticity because that's what we celebrate here on the show. You know what I'm saying? And take me back to that very first time that you thought that you knew. I think anybody that's a creative or ends up being a prominent person in entertainment comes to that realization in that moment that they say, you know what, I'm different. But that moment when not only you said I'm different, but I'm really built for this. What happened that day?
Ooh. Okay, we could go with, I say in college. I went to Howard University. I did my freshman year in college.
One time for HBCU, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
I went to Howard, and this is when I was like transitioning into the music a little bit.
Yeah.
I was just still, stuck on the comedy, but, being like, having a whole bunch of kids, like college kids at my dorm, like want to know what my dorm was, going to parties and like noticing like, niggas I'm not one of the normal college kids. Like,
right.
Crowds around me, people want pictures with me. Then I got
I'm a little liver than these niggas.
You know what I'm saying? Like, then I got to host my college homecoming. Like, that's big. Like,
that's lit.
I got to host it. I hosted all the parties from Monday through Sunday. Like,
get out.
Yeah, as a freshman, so I was feeling good. Like, and I was saying the rap thing, just being able to like, I'm about to headline a show at Summer Jam Festival stage. That shit, I didn't even get I didn't get invited to nothing. Like, I went to Summer Jam with my mom, my dad, my brother. We was sitting high up at the top.
In the nosebleeds.
I'm talking about the $2 ticket seats, like at the top.
The stand up ones.
Yeah. With niggas like ants on the stage.
Yeah.
And now I'm about to go perform. Like, that shit is crazy. So.
They like, look at Buster. He's so small. I thought he was gonna be bigger.
It's definitely
so speaking of taking off, we know you got that star from TikTok,
right.
which is a very big platform, and not just for your comedy, for your earlier records. Right. How's that transition been from that TikTok to where you are right now?
It's been smooth. Like, that was the biggest thing. I was always scared that people wouldn't take me, serious as an artist because I'm making skits.
And you're right.
Like, yo, what's he about to?
But hilarious though.
Good skits. Good skits. Definitely good skits. Good skits.
But yeah, like, it's been smooth. It's been smooth, and I think it's just, like we said, just being authentic. And my raps is like I didn't go from making comedy skits to talking about killing people every day. Like, that's not me.
Because that would have been weird.
It'd have been very awkward. Like, bro, you was just shirtless dancing in the street.
Right.
Where did you get a Glock from, gang?
Yeah. Where you get the Glock from? They said, where you get the Glock from, gang?
So I think just me staying true to myself and having the comedy in my bars. Like, I don't I don't be scared to just be myself.
Type shit.
That's why it was so smooth for me.
Speaking of the comedy, man, the 5 baby mama saga, man.
Oh my God.
What happened with that, bro? And for people that don't know, can you tell them what happened?
Yeah, please.
So originally, one of my songs that blew up, Cha Cha.
Cha cha.
Cha cha, yeah,
Music
for sure.
video for it. And the theme was, because in the song I was like, I think I want you. And I think I want you. So the concept was we're going to have 5 baby mothers. So in the video I can pick and they can like transition.
Right.
Some girl at the shoot, one of the baby mamas posted a little behind the scenes of the vibe. Like with the baby, we did a whole baby shower, all that. Like me with 5 baby moms, all that. It got out on TikTok and it exploded. Like
It went crazy.
it went like all over the world. I'm talking about France.
Shout out to her for the leak.
No, shout
Shout out to her for the leak. You know what I'm saying?
He was like, bro, you fucked up our whole like.
Right.
And all that. But then TMZ picked it up.
Exactly.
Hey, the anger started to go away little by little.
I was like, okay, it's kind of good, but I was getting death threats and all that.
Yeah.
It was bad.
For real?
It was, what? I had grown 65-year-olds moms like, you are a bad example for kids. I hate you.
You are a cancer on my grandchild.
Yeah, this shit was a joke, but shout out. It worked though. It worked out in my favor though.
Hey, and speaking of kids, if you had to explain to a kid kind of like coming up how you turn skits into music, into a whole career,
Right.
what would you say to him?
I would tell them that consistency.
Okay.
Because like I swear, consistency and believing in yourself, and it kind of they go hand in hand for me. Because you gotta like be putting out, like when you transition and doing rap from the comedy or whatever, you gotta be stuck on the rap shit just as much as you stuck on the comedy. Because you can't just leave the comedy people alone. Like those,
Right.
you're building the fan base there, so you gotta like bring them with you. And then there's gonna be times where you're doing something new. Rap is new, so the views ain't gonna be the same.
Yeah.
People not the comments gonna be like, yo, bro, what is this? Like we don't
Right.
want this from you. So you gotta believe in yourself and be like, this shit gonna work out. So consistency and believing in yourself.
What have been some of the craziest DMs that you gotten, bro?
What, nigga? I got a DM. This is last year.
Nigga say, what,
I
nigga?
had to move.
Shit.
Somebody DM'd me, some white kid. He took a picture of my crib.
Dead
He
ass?
took a picture of my crib from across the street.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, it was like a, yo, I just seen you walk in. Or some shit like that. It was weird. From then
I know you
on-
lying. For real, bro?
From then on, I'm like, this
I'm out.
I'm out of here. Word of my mother, I'm gone. He took a picture of
That's
my crib.
wild word.
Picture of my house, and then he was like, yeah, I just seen you walk in there. And from then on, I'm like, yeah. But I got a bunch of crazy DMs from like girls though. Like, you know, I'm making music for girls, they like it now.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Ah!
I like coming from the twerk culture, man. We definitely appreciate you continue to make music to make girls throw that ass off
Nah,
their
for
back.
sure. Nah, come on.
For sure.
Who you telling? I be in the club. The song come on. I don't even gotta perform it. Like they just start going crazy. I be like, yes, this is what I need. Thank
Exactly.
you, Zeddy. Thank you to me. Nah, for sure though. I like to have the girls dancing.
Yeah.
We appreciate it because, I mean, for a long time, Justin was kind of like the standalone for a while. You know what I'm saying? R.P.B. King. And in the
You gotta tell you don't know who Justin is. You gotta say B King.
B. King. In the word of Sexy Reds and the Gloria.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like him
Yeah.
in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a breath of fresh air to have somebody to come in and make, like I said, make them girls throw their butt off their back.
That's what you gotta do. Nah, I appreciate the girls for just accepting it. And the fellas too. I be when I'm performing, I be like, ladies, if you with your friends, you like twerking with your friends, say I do. And I'm like, yo, fellas, if you got money, say I gotta make sure the girls know who to throw their ass on.
Right. Yeah. He's organizing
Yeah,
everything.
we organizing.
He's organizing everything. Yeah.
So shout out
It's
to
the
everybody.
triangle. You Phil Jackson.
So, but here's one part that kind of like threw me away when I realized where you was from in the city, because traditionally, this is a place where some hardcore rap come out of. You know, homie from Queensbridge.
Oh, man.
Mobb Deep.
Queens get the money, long time no cat. Come on, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, bro.
Yeah, like,
But I know you said something about. I read something about MC Shan having some influence too, right? Was that? Yeah.
Like, and the crazy thing is, I never grew up listening to music. Like I wasn't. Well, if the only artist I really listened to, and it's weird, is Eminem. Like my mother said, I used to bump Eminem every day.
I can see that with the wordplay though, because you do a lot of wordplay. I can see that. Yeah.
But like growing up, I never really listened to music as much. But when I started making music, my mother was like, "You better make sure you listen to these type of people, like the Nas."
I know that's right.
And I'm like, look, I'm not mad at it. And I
One time
started
for T Jones, man. One time for T Jones, man.
So I started to lock in and really, get inspired by those guys. But I'm very opposite.
So I noticed you said Mobb Deep as soon as that's got to be literally one of my favorite ever. Yeah, like I could, bro. I could the whole first album. I could to this day. I know every single word, bro.
He's from Boston,
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So do you like how much influence did the Mobb have on you then?
I would say.
Cause I noticed that's the first thing you said when I said that you was like Mobb Deep.
Nas and Mobb. I would say Nas had more.
Okay.
I used to study, or I still do to this day, study a lot more of Nas's work. But Mobb Deep, like I just freestyled to Shook Ones on the radar freestyle, and that drove me crazy. And everybody like, nah, when you get on this type of beat, like you gotta go crazy. Yeah. Crazy, and it went hand in hand because I'm really from the bridge.
Come on.
So Mobb Deep, like shout out to them, man. Rest in peace and all that. But it was a movie.
Yeah.
Making it a movie.
Yeah. But that to me was the part that really like it just kind of threw me back because traditionally, almost every rapper that's come out the bridge, it's not really like fun music. It's hardcore. You know what I'm saying? But you know, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even when you see it, you still see a little bit of Queensbridge on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga. It's definitely on you, bro. And let me ask you this: everybody kind of sees the glow up right now, right? So low key, when was a moment though where you sat in silence and kind of thought, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, bro?
I would say realistically.
How'd you fight through it? You know.
After that, after I dropped the song, after I dropped Cha Cha, because that was like my first big song to really go off. And then I got to notice like how big a record could get and how fast a record could go. So being there, one day I was on the phone, shout out to Sean Perez, I was on the phone and I'm talking, I'm like, yo, like this shit kind of comes fast and it comes and goes really fast. Like I don't
talk about that.
This shit is a little different. Like
yes, sir.
Having to find the next single and all this other stuff, like that's interesting for me. But you know, he walked me through it. He's like, look, it's just about staying in the studio. Like I try to teach you to stay in the studio, not really party that too much, not really live in the moment too much. And I think it was then. So right after Cha Cha dropped, I was like, nah, this shit get real. Like, and I was kind of like a little discouraged.
Yeah.
I was a little discouraged in the crib, not really wanting to make any music. Damn, like if that song is that big and it went that fast, how the fuck I could do another one of these? But
and you know what? That's like that a lot of artists don't even admit, bro.
Yeah.
And it's that pressure of the next one. It's like you did one, but
we call chasing that dragon. You feel me?
Yeah.
You get that first big hit, and you like.
Yeah, but now we want you to do it again, and not only do we want you to do it again, we want you to do it better than you did it the last time. Because if not, it don't hit the same.
Exactly.
Man.
So that was a tough moment for me. That's crucial. Yeah, it was a crucial moment for me.
When the history books are written, right? What chapter does Zeddy Will own?
I feel like when it's all said and done, I want it to be like Zeddy Will started the wave of bringing fun back.
I like that.
That's what I want that to be. So
respect.
Whatever you want to call that damn chapter, but Zeddy Will is the one that made it cool to be fun, like how Will Smith was the first to come with all the.
I mean, you nailed it with the get jiggy, like the get jiggy, like that's not.
With it, all that, right?
That's something that traditionally, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? That's something that traditionally, like over the years, we kind of played that shit. I nigga talking about get the jiggy, get the jiggy to the nigga, like you know, like all that. But the way that you made it, bro, I'm like, I want to get jiggy with it, nigga.
Right. It's crazy you said that because being so heavily influenced by Eminem, he used to rag on Will every chance he got, bro. And one of my favorite lines he said is, Eminem don't have to cut. Will Smith don't have to cuss in his rapper set records, but I do. So fuck him and fuck you. That's crazy, man. Will was part of the influence too, man. It's kind of dope.
Yeah. So fast forward 5 years, stadium tour. I don't know, your own label, movies. What's one thing that nobody's even expecting from you right now that you've got like, yo, this is a year or two from now. This what I'm in trajectory to do type.
I'm working on a film. Okay. Finished. So it's like I would say like a show, because I want my own show like a Martin. I want my own little sitcom. So
I could see that, bro. I could definitely see that. You need to do that, bro.
We just finished 2 episodes, and we just keep building it up. I got a lot of special guests in it that's coming along.
You need some editors? There go your editors right here.
He's some joke writers.
So yeah, we've been thugging it. We've been doing it for about. Shout out to Matt Cool. He's been shooting it for me. When I shot Cha and all my videos.
Yes, sir.
We've been working on it for like a year now, and we getting everything together. But that's gonna be my next biggest thing.
And you say you got 2 episodes done already.
Yeah.
Has somebody picked it up? Or are you shopping it around?
So we shopped it around to like MTV, not MT, BET.
Uh-huh.
You know, Amazon got they thing where they're doing stuff for films.
Sure.
What else? Who else?
Speaking of, go check out my new movie on Amazon right now. Thank you. All right.
What was it called? What's it called?
Sunday Fun Day.
So I'm gonna look at that Sunday
Appreciate
Funday
it.
and it's Sunday, so I need to watch it today. It's on Amazon and all that.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Shout out to him, yo, go tap into Sunday Funday, man, on Sundays, man. With him on over every day.
But I hope somebody picked it up, man, because, man, you're hilarious, dude. And we want to stick that out for sure.
Nah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. If you lost it all tomorrow, though, bro, and had to start from scratch, what's the first thing you would do?
Most of it tomorrow. Scratch. Oh,
Yeah. Day one.
Back to the basics.
I'm going straight to TikTok. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go make a skit.
Yeah. He's having to start right. You say what I did last time.
This time I'm doing a skit that got some music built into it, so I can build that together.
Yeah.
Instead of having to transition it, I would build it up together. So definitely do a skit with some.
That's which leads me to my next question, right? When you are being creative, whether it's music, a skit, just a random crazy idea, what's your ritual? Walk me through that. Like, is there, you know, does the room got to be a certain way? They got to be some gas. They got to be, like, what's the, you know what I'm saying?
For music, I'm a record by myself type of person,
Okay.
right? But this is how it is. Like, I'll do like when I'm in a car or I'm outside, I play beats to see if people move to them. I just play beats. Like, I'll be in the car. I'm one of them niggas that I'm not going to always go to Apple Music or Spotify to play music. I'm going to go play some beats that I like and I want to see everybody can react to it. I pick them out. That beat, all right, cool. Then I'm going to go to the studio, buy my dolly, and go record my songs.
Type
I
shit.
record in my crib, though. I got my own studio in my crib. Twerking with your friends with me, like all
What
that.
you used to record?
Band Labs.
Hello.
All the music that you hear, I just dropped my new tape, May 2nd. Set the tone. All songs made from Band Labs.
Yeah.
Send the stems out, and they get mixed. But
Yeah.
I'm about working. You know, nobody want to. It'd be a problem with engineers. Engineers be sick. They got this artist to do. Studio time gonna be. I just went ahead 2 years ago and I put my own setup.
I know, that's right.
Music by myself.
Yeah. On your time, whenever you feel it.
Whenever I feel like.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would definitely say I need alone time in the studio, but before that I need to see what beats people fucking with.
Right.
Every
Right.
time.
And when you're not rapping, you're not creating, you're not posting, like what do you do for fun, gang?
Sleeping.
Me too.
I sleep.
Me too.
I sleep. I sleep because I don't smoke. Like I never smoke. And people be noticing that. They be like, you don't look like you ever smoked.
I swear to God, I thought you'd be gassing, fam,
I
for
swear,
real.
Everybody say that. They
Yeah.
like, I swear. No, everybody say the opposite. They be like, I can tell you don't smoke.
You look like a nigga that would be like, hey, roll that gas, gang. Like, what we doing?
Like, what's the
Yeah,
fuck?
you know what I'm saying?
What that gas at? What that gas at? Nah, I never smoke. I drink. I'll be drinking a little bit here and there, but
The repo, what you like?
What you go to?
it might sound weird though. I like teleport.
Oh, you fancy.
I like that teleport.
You fancy.
But
nigga.
if I'm going like, I go Don Julio every time. I go Donnie.
You say you pull out the table.
Yeah.
If clubs had teleport, you'll see them bottle girls coming through.
Oh, God.
Teleports like this.
Yeah.
You would. I can see
I
that.
love teleport, man.
Bro, but you're building something that I think that's gonna outlive you, bro. What's the piece of your story that you want your kids, your grandkids, your fans to just never forget about Zeddy Will?
That I stayed true to myself and actually worked.
Hello.
Yeah, and that I struggled with it in the beginning though. Like I don't want it to seem like it was just an easy transition. Like
Right.
I had to find who I was first.
Yeah.
In a world where everybody's either gangsters or
Yeah.
doing all this other stuff, I had to just accept the fact that I'm a kid that went to college and it was okay. I took a break. I wanted to do my music career. You know, my mom and dad wasn't really into it like the regular stories are, but I stayed true to it. I make music for myself. I make music for people that want to have fun, enjoy it. Yes, I would say believe in yourself and staying true to yourself is the main thing that I want my kids and all my fans to really know about Zeddy Will.
And then like years from now, do you think you want to be remembered more for like the skits or more for like the music?
I mean, both. Like I
Yeah.
talk about Will Smith to this day.
Yeah.
You know, that nigga was the first hip hop artist to get a Grammy, right?
Was he?
I think he was.
Yeah.
Was he?
Jazzy Jeff, yeah.
Yeah, Jazzy Jeff was the
Really?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
first, yeah.
So, and Will Smith is one of the best actors
That's a
to
fact.
this day. So, how his legacy lives on, I want Zeddy Will to have his own name and in that kind of, in that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's
And I know the journey been crazy, bro, but if you had to relive like one night from your come up, from the beginning, not to change anything, just to like feel it again and just kind of be in that moment,
Oh.
what night would that be, bro?
I know the date and all that too. January 2nd, the day before my birthday. This is when I flew out to LA for the first time. I flew out and I did an event with Blueface, and it was like a red carpet, like all that, like that moment. I was like, this is what I want my life to be like forever. Like cameras flashing, I'm walking down. Got Hollywood Unlocked. You got the shade room on the flag. I'm just walking down the little red carpet. Like that was a night. I was like, I want this to be my life forever. And
that's lit.
Runs in my head when I'm in the studio, when I'm making a skit, when I'm doing interviews. Like that shit is like, this is what I want life to be. So January 2nd, day before my birthday, in Los Angeles, California. That was
talking about that Capricorn energy.
Yeah, that Capricorn shit, man. Shout out to all my Capricorn. You a Capricorn?
Of course, man.
What's your birthday?
January 19th.
Oh yeah. You right there.
I'm the last one.
You right there.
I'm the very last one. Yeah.
Shout out to all the Capricorns out there, man. Look, what are you?
What's up for the Capricorns? Leo.
Leo.
My mom's a Leo. August 7th, man.
Yeah, Leo. That's why you're so tolerant of me.
Shout out to Leo, man.
Absolutely. Give your fans one thing that Zeddy Will cannot live without.
Ooh, that's a good one. I can't live without my phone. My phone is what I do everything on, like TikToks, nigga, phone calls, nigga. Yeah, my phone. I need my phone. I always need my phone. It's so true. I had to get 2 phones. I noticed how much I love my phone. I need to get 2.
I need 2 of them.
I can't live without my phone.
Somebody's got to do it twice. I get it.
Yeah.
I need my phone. I need that.
Bro, and when I watched the tripping video, right, I was just thinking, because it was so like just create, but pretty much all of them are. But if somebody just gave you a blank check, fam, and it was like, yo, put together the wildest video you could come up with, what's happening in that video? I was just thinking earlier. I said, bro, like this is just like on some like, hey, we put this together. But if somebody gave him like a $30 million budget to do a music video, like what the hell would he do?
I ain't hold you. I want to hear the treatment for that video.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me a breakdown.
I'm not gonna lie. First of all, we're going to shoot it in LA. Off rep. We're going to LA to shoot it. We're all like the Hollywood studios and all that.
Type, yeah.
I need to make that shit look like a movie. 2 people I need on it for sure. On the acting side, I need DC and Fly in my music video. Off rep, he's comedy. On the rapper side, I need Enly Chopper. Enly Chopper is literally just like me. Like we got all the energy in the world. Music is fire. And if it's a single song, I'm gonna just have them in the video. And shit, I would build like a Hooters. Yo, I would do so much shit. I would build the Hooters.
This is why I asked, because I knew that the answer was like,
it gotta be girls. I need Ruby Rose in it. I need Tiana Trump in it.
Wow.
I need all that.
Wow.
That's my Hooters workers.
What you know about Tiana Trump?
just let him go. Just let him go, bro. Just let him go.
Tiana Trump?
Trump.
Yeah, Tiana Trump, all that in the video. Some slow-mos and them giving us the food, then it's gonna transition to shit, I don't know. Fucking probably like a zoo, because now we got that gorilla versus 100 men.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have 100 niggas.
He's one of the 100 niggas coming to back us up, bro. Zeddy Will coming with us,
Hell
bro.
no, I'm not. Y'all still looking for 97 people? Not me. I'm not one of them. We not beating the gorilla, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Hell no. You tell us.
That mean Rob's out too, I guess.
Hell no. We not beating the gorilla. That's a whole nother conversation. I'm gonna do 100 niggas. I'm gonna be like the gorilla. Now I wanted to have 100 girls.
I like where this is going.
So obviously the song gotta be about girls. And then I'll probably have Enemy Chopper in DC trying to like take my girls, done a video. Whole bunch of just stupid shit going on, but it'll be a movie for sure.
And I gotta ask you, I got just like 2 more things, but this is one thing that I dealt with, and I just kind of wanted to see. I think that you're dealing with it on a larger scale. And when you started blowing up, bro, who changed the most? You, the people around you, or both?
I would say the people around me.
Yeah.
I've been the same. And I would say the people around me in terms of like, when I was trying to do the things that I've been saying I wanted to do, like how far I wanted to come with the music and all that other type of stuff, a lot of people kind of looked at me crazy, like
kind of limiting the belief and
They just wasn't too fond of the idea of me, like, still to this day, not really liking to go out because I want to get I want to get shit done. And I don't really sleep that much. When I do have time to sleep, I want to sleep. I don't want to go out and I don't want to go on family vacations that much. I don't want to, all that type of stuff. So I would say people around me changed a lot.
Why do you think that is?
I just think it's just the norm at this point. Like, I hear every rapper story, I hear every entertainment story.
Right.
It's the same thing, just a different variation of it. But I don't know. It's just like weird. I don't know how to explain it.
I think I'm gonna give you my take on it, and you give me your opinion on it. I think that because for me it was like that. People be like, "Oh, he changed. Oh, he's different." It's like, no, I'm literally the exact same person. If not, I try to be that much more humble. But the thing is that they look at you different now, because status, whether we want to, agree to it or not, or acknowledge it or not, it does change the way that we look at people, bro.
That does make sense.
And it's just the status part of it, because now they know that you have access to different things. So if they get into an argument with you, what they gonna say? Zeddy, don't act like you not the nigga from the bridge, nigga. Chill out, nigga.
I'm acting like you don't know me. Answer my calls.
I'm busy.
I never know. Not even that. I never answered your calls.
Shit.
Never spoke like
That's
that.
deep.
That's how it be. Like, it's randoms that come out of nowhere. That's like we never spoke that much, gang.
Yeah.
We did. We was in 9th grade together. I stole one of your answers from the math quiz, gang. I don't know you.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? But yeah, I think it's that. Like, you've seen in a different limelight from your peers, and I think that's the hardest thing for them to deal with.
I think even when you start getting the, maybe you hear, let's say it's one of your partners, and you hear, man, you heard that new Zeddy record, bro? That boy nigga going crazy, and they'd be like. But what it is, I'm gonna tell you what it is. It forces people to look at themselves in the mirror because they came from the same hole that you came from.
That's what I've been learning. It's a lot of people that I have, like, they've seen me from the very jump. I'm talking about just the music career, from the jump. When I didn't know how to put a song together, I didn't know how to put a hook on a song. They've been in the studio sessions where I would take 5 hours to not make one song.
Right.
And they've seen me now. I'm traveling. I'm booked everywhere. I'm flying. And I've heard them, a lot of them, to be honest, and they're like, yo, it's crazy because I've seen you start from the jump. And that's basically them saying, I've seen you start from the jump, and I'm not where you're at, or I'm not at least near you. And that's real conversations I have with some of my friends and some of my peers. And I keep it real all the time. Like, I'd be like, when they say shit like that, I'd be like, look, but like, that's on you. That's not on me, bro. Like, I make sure people are around me, because I want people to meet certain people that I meet, and I want you to be in a room with me while I'm doing the interview, so when it's your time, you can learn.
You can learn, right.
Mistakes that I made, and you could be like, all right, let me not do that, let me not say that, and you know what I'm saying? But
a nigga hit Zeddy with the Zeddy trying to take me to the interview, just stuck. Like, see, nigga, I'm doing an interview, and you not. Like, what the fuck? I try to help you, bro.
I try to bring my people everywhere, and still to this day. But, there's only so much you can do and help, but I'm still helping.
That's a fact.
I like seeing everybody win, not only myself.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And give me one moment, bro, that changed your life, like your perspective on life. Not just music, not just content, but just like life itself, like a real life moment.
I would say this New Year's. So every New Year's we go to church. Me and my mom, my sister, my grandma.
That's lit.
And this New Year's was a little different. Cause I really sat there and I was like, listen to the service. I just started crying. I was sitting there. I'm just feeling it. Like, there's a lot of stuff that happened this year. And hearing the pastor talk about, like, what's the word? Living in the moment and being grateful for everything that you got. And I always was one of the people that was like, I'm not trying to live in the moment. Like, I'm trying to just go. Like, I ain't gonna be 22 forever. I ain't gonna be 23 forever. I just got to sit there and just, like, grasp the moment. I was like,
yeah, for real.
It's a lot. Like, I did a lot in 23 years. My life has changed. Like, last year in church, I was able to just have no hoodie on, sit, and be fine. Now I gotta sit at the top of the back because kids know me now, and parents know me now, and my pastor probably know me now. So
he disrupting the Sunday service, man.
Stay out the way, just enjoy the service. So that, definitely December 31st.
I just want to let the congregation know that Zeddy Will is not here today.
He's not here.
What else?
I was in there like this, because I don't want to. I just want the church to be smooth. I don't know how it get all busy and crowded and rumbling. I ain't want none of that.
Right.
But that was a moment. I was like, nah, life is different. And I just started to appreciate stuff a lot more and be more grateful.
What's more important to you, being respected by the legends or inspiring the next generation?
Inspiring next generation.
Why?
Because I'm doing it for the people. I'm doing it for validation from the legends.
Right.
Yeah.
It's for your generation type shit. Yeah.
I'm doing everything for the people. I want to change lives. They already did what they had to do. They changed people's lives. I don't really care for what,
Right.
like, what they got to say about
Respectfully.
it. Yeah, respectfully.
Yeah.
I love all the legends. I respect all the legends, but I care more about what the people.
Respect.
Because this is what I'm doing it for.
Yeah, what about a dream collab? You get like one pick, dead or alive, rapper,
Will
singer,
Smith.
producer.
What are you talking about?
That's it. That was fast. That was what type of Will Smith? You know what I'm saying?
And Will Smith is
Hey.
in music mode right now. He
Will,
dropped
can
that
we do this? I was saying, Will back rapping. Will, can we do this? Will.
Do this, Will? What are we doing, man? Come on.
Come on, man.
That's 1 hour love. Whether it's a movie or it's a song.
Wait, what about the remix for Get Jiggy?
Huh, check it out.
Oh, I'm good.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, nah.
My light bulb did like this.
What if it's the remix for Get Jiggy? That'd be tough too. Well, I mean, look. But yeah, we got a lot going on.
You see me, Papa?
We got a lot going on.
There's a lot going on over
Come
here
on,
right
son.
now,
We should
bro.
get that done, man, for sure.
Hey, so you land a Netflix show tomorrow. What's the title? And what's the first scene? Your brain is just, bro. I'm trying to like.
Zeddy. Like how it was just Martin.
Yeah, Zeddy.
Zeddy.
I love that.
It's hard.
That'd be fire too.
Zeddy.
And who's an artist you wouldn't want to battle in a roast session, bro? You're just like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna just chill.
Yo. Charlie.
Clips an animal.
Yo, Charlie Clips is different.
Yeah.
That's my favorite freestyle rapper. Like,
Yeah.
I just did Wildin' Out with him too. At
Oh,
Barclays
wow.
Arena, it was sold out. I got invited to do Wildin' Out on they was on like a live tour.
Yeah, we
One time for my brother Nick Cannon. Every time it's in Dallas, we the Wild Out DJs.
He really
Yeah.
got all them kids. I don't have 5 kids.
He sat right there where you sitting at right there. Nick Cannon sat in that same chair you sitting at right now. That's our dog, bro.
Shout out to
Absolutely.
Nick. But yeah, and I got to see Charlie Clips in action, real life. He really a dog.
Yeah,
And
he
he got
really
jokes
is.
for days. I'm cool. I'm cool. Shout out to Charlie Clips, man. I'm cool.
He said, I'm cool. I don't want none of that
I don't
smoke.
want that smoke, bro. I'm cool.
Yo, so real quick before we go, one word to describe Zeddy Will right now. It's a 3-part question. One word to describe Zeddy Will right now is what word?
Fun.
Okay, one word to describe Zeddy Will, the Zeddy Will we haven't met yet.
Random.
Random, okay. Okay, so just being a little more in the moment.
Yeah, it's
What we were talking about. And what's one lesson fame taught you that school just never could?
One word Fame told me that school didn't. Grateful. Grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, something that you said in the very beginning of the interview stuck out to me, and it was like, it all comes and goes quickly.
All comes and goes. And a lot of people don't learn that.
Yeah.
So, like, thank God that I was one of the few to be able to learn that. But people just really live in a moment, and
You got to be present in the moment, bro. And that's what I say. You know, we talk about this all the time in meetings in our conference room and stuff like that. It's like, bro, the radio run, the rap run, the movie run, it comes and goes so fast. And if you mismanage it, you will end up bitter, not better. You're going to end up bitter because it's like, damn, I should have done this, should have, would have, could have, would have. And it's like the time is right now. The time for us to be present is right now. The time for us to act, the time for us to slam dunk, the time for us to lose, the time for us to everything is right here, right now, just being present in the now.
And I always give a shout out to, Sean Perez, Chanel, and Jersey. That's my team.
For sure.
They are, like when you think of Zeddy Will, like, I mean, I will tell this to the world. I don't care till I'm 90 years old.
Yeah.
A team is very important. You can't do this alone. And you have to have a good team. I just got blessed with a great team.
Right.
So shout out to my people. They stir me the right way. They teach me this shit goes by fast. They teach me the radio stuff.
Yeah.
They teach me this and that. So shout out to them.
And that's another thing, real quick before we go, I want to give you props because a lot of times artists aren't, some guys have it naturally, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times people just come in here and they'll be like, hey, bro, so what's it be like? Oh, yeah, us.
I'm gonna say it in a different way. We get a lot of dweebs come through here, bro. We just sit here like, all right.
Yeah, right.
Finish this shit up. You got like a cue. Like
It's a look.
It's just a look.
Bro, we've been rocking with each other so long, we literally can just not ever say a word to each other, and we're having a whole conversation. Yeah.
Man, so how you feel about the interview?
Good. I ain't gonna lie. I said that my best interview. I told him that on air. Best interview. Yeah, shit was fun for sure.
Yeah. So, any last words or thoughts for your fans here in Dallas Fort Worth?
Yeah, I just dropped the tape. May 2nd, it's called Set the Tone. 10 songs, you're gonna love them. I promise you, they all bangers. Got French Montana on there, Jen Carter, Lil TJ. It's out now. Go get it. Go listen to it.
So how you feel about the personalities of Hollywood Zay and Papa Run?
Movie, they got good chemistry right there. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like my chemistry fit in with them. They a movie. I'm a movie. We keep saying movie. That's some New York shit. But yeah, nah. Everybody vibe was good up to par. So it was 30.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't think they were some assholes?
Nah, hell no. It was cool. They was cool today. Unless they probably assholes on any other day. But to me, we was 30. Everybody was good. Vibes was high. It was high. I ain't gonna lie. And yeah, shout out to Dallas. My first time out here. Appreciate y'all.
But not the last.
Not the hell, not the last.
Let's give it up for Zeddy Will, y'all.
Zeddy Will, he's rocking with 97.9 The Beat.